Cosmopoly actually describes my life. The word is the description of what my reality is. It would be a total unnatural to not have a cosmopolitical approach to life. What makes this album different for me is the fact that I tried to focus on to keep things more simple and more direct and more intimate. While I was in the previous presentations and albums, I became more and more opulent and complex and baroque with symphony orchestras and hundreds of guests, and it was wonderful, and I do not regret anything. But I became more and more hungry for more intimate experiences for myself and hopefully for the listener too. So this time, instead of tying everything together, there is more room for improvisation, and it's more like a collection of short stories. Some of them are rather short, like 2 minutes, and some of them longer. But there's more room for the creativity of the individual guest musicians. These co-adventurers on this journey, in this project, some of them came from the so-called world music field. One member of that field was Civan Gasparian. He's a 72-year-old Armenian man. He plays an instrument, it's called the duduk. It's a clarinet-like wind instrument, and it is really made to tear your heart apart. It's extremely emotional. It is wonderful. It's a sweet sadness that comes through that instrument, and it touches your soul. He's a wonderful man with wonderful eyes and a big heart. I wish for all of us that that people say about us this when we're 72. Anyway, there was Carlos Nunes. He comes from Spain. He's a member of the Celtic culture. There's a very strong Celtic culture in Galicia. That's the name actually for the land of the Celts. I was always playing instrumental music all my life, but I always had a strong affinity to vocal music. And this time I have invited vocal acrobats, vocalists to participate on that album. One is Bobby McFerrin. He's an extreme virtuoso with his vocal cords, and he's a very humorous and very light person, has brought in a lot of wit and original ideas.
Yo bade yibu il yandana zile divie toma mode dele dele.
One other vocalist is Milton Nascimento. He is a poet from Brazil, and he has written a wonderful poem, and he sings it on that album for this piece. And I really must say I have for many years admired him a lot for everything he has done.
Mesmo que ingênua, veio pra sempre ficou, marcou as nossas vidas, traçou os passos que seguimos, que éramos felizes, bem sabemos,
One other person that is very important to me is Carly Simon. She has been a first hour friend for this music since almost 20 years. She has helped in the beginning for this music to find all these many friends by being really enthusiastic and promoting this music all over the world.
Never slip the silver key through your gate of golden
A lot of the music that is on that album is improvised. A lot of the music is just spontaneous, just dedicated to the flow. We start a tape and we start playing, and with not much planning. And I enjoy a lot doing that. A music field that has cultivated improvisation is, of course, jazz. And so naturally, some of these participants on that album are from that field. Someone who has been very dear to me for many, many years, has been a strong source of input in the first years of my musical work is Abdullah Ibrahim. He's a South African jazz piano player. And he has introduced this ostinato, hypnotic kind of energy in the music to me. One other person is from New York. It's Ray Anderson. He plays the trombone. He's a fantastic and original and very humorous person. He has also brought in an element that is not so that I don't have so much in the music, which is blues. The element of blues is on that instrument. It's not made to play blues originally, but it's possible. I didn't know myself, but Ray has kind of challenged me, and so we did a little bit of blues playing together.
I'll just vamp till you come in, and then we'll start the, you know. Yeah.
I'm enchanted by exotic sound colors, and I love classical Chinese orchestral music. And so I invited a Chinese orchestra to participate on that album. It was wonderful, not only musically, because it was what I have expected, a wonderful sound, lots of variety in the texture of the sounds. But it was also surprising to see how the daughters and sons of Lao Tse are very humorous, very light, and can dance quite well in such a configuration. We had a wonderful time together. There is a romantic element on that album, and that's brought by messengers from Naples, a quartet, a string quartet, the Solis string quartet, they're called. It's 4 guys. They found a special way of playing their string instrument. It's violin, the classic string quartet, viola and cello, and they participate in various songs on the album. One is a tango-like piece, and one they have orchestrated themselves with their special sound. I have liberated myself by giving this brutal deadline of 3 months. I have liberated myself tremendously, because I have the tendency of losing myself completely in the details, and can't stop working on something, can't really just allow it to go and become independent, the project. I really enjoyed the tempo immensely.